Is expected to track west, southwest with severe weather warnings over the next 3 days. The toll so far includes one person critically injured, more than 60,000 without power and thousands more struggling to cope.
The day after Debbie stormed ashore, the impact of its unwanted arrival in Paradise became clear. The idyllic Whitsunday Islands were the first in the cyclone's firing line, and its resorts among the hardest hit. Helicopters will help with evacuations as drinking water runs out. At the height of Debbie's fury, the mainland town of Proserpine was cut off. Today, a look at the mess it left behind. This, the cyclone-battered shell of the Ferguson home. The family huddled in the bathroom for a whole day as Debbie roared through.
And then we had the door shut because the shutters were shuddering and banging, and I was scared. That's why there's blankets up everywhere.
Outside in driving rain, a mission to begin patching up some of the damage.
Yeah, well, it's just pretty horrid up there, eh? Wet and windy and raining.
We've got to unblock this one.
Residents pitching in too to help their neighbours.
We just thought, we walked around, there's rocks, nails, wood, everything all over the road.
Business owner Tracy Cameron has seen cyclones before, but says Debbie was different.
Because it lasted forever. Just did not back off. Just wouldn't stop.
After 11 years, the owners of this local hotel have had enough.
I'm leaving. Nothing left now. Too much water damage, the roof's all gone, balcony's gone.
Twisted, mangled wrecks now litter towns and cities across northeast Queensland. At Airlie Beach, yachts are wrecked on sand and on rocks. It was a terrifying 36 hours for two fishermen after their boat crashed in cyclonic winds into rocks off Whitsunday Island. The pair finally rescued at first light.
We were all set until it got to that 250 kilometre-hour winds, and then no boat's going to hold anchor in that.
But being inside wasn't guaranteed to provide shelter from the storm either.
We were trying to batten down some of the windows were blowing open at the time, and we seen a big shadow go over, and that was the roof. And yeah, it just got really breezy inside.
Late this afternoon, the Queensland Premier flew in on a helicopter to see the damage for herself. First stop was Bowen.
It would have been horrific, and thankfully there has been no loss of life, and that was my number one concern.
Now the focus turns to the clean-up. Roads are cut off with cars abandoned in floodwaters. Power crews are working to restore electricity to tens of thousands of homes. Defence Force personnel also helping out.
The engagement of the Australian Defence Forces in preparing for this is the most elaborate and comprehensive it's ever been.
Most residents defiant in the face of a disaster the region knows too well. This man writing the final score on a still-standing fence. Bowen 1, Cyclone Debbie 0. Helen Isbister, SBS World News.